Right, guys, just going to take you through Ifbb Pro Jessica's off-season plans. Like, what do we plan to do to bring up her physique? So basically, the picture you see here is her this season, how we brought her on stage. And when you look at that picture there, she's pretty flawless. Like the balance between fullness, condition, hamstring tines all there. Everything is nice. Like it's a really nice package, overall package, including down to the smallest of details, hair, everything. She absolutely nailed it, and she pulled off a fourth place in this show. So a very very good standard for herself. Like and actually brought her best to date. Now, what are we looking to improve on? Whenever we look at this physique and the feedback that we got, the judges basically said, we need more size. Like that's it. Presentation is good. Overall looks very good. They're very, very happy with physique. We just need a wee bit more size. So for us, we are back to drawing board. And what we're looking to improve is obviously across this top line. We're looking to improve a wee bit stronger across the top line. Now again, when we look at this, our delts is nice and full here, and it looks like a pretty good shot. Now again, when you see her in the lineup, she has given up size to the bigger gears. So a wee bit more muscle across this top line is what we're aiming for. And we're also aiming for a wee bit more width in the lats. What is that going to give us? So we're going to create this illusion of a smaller waist. Now, Jessica's waist is super tight anyway. But if we can make that look even smaller and create that illusion even more, then happy days. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to keep the waist nice and tight. Vacuum work, we're going to do ab work, we're going to do planks, just making sure we have full control over that midsection at all times. And again, we're just going to try and improve the back width slightly. So we're just going to fill in the gaps, push a wee bit of muscle onto the delts and across the top line, which again is going to give her that more dominant look up top. Then when we come down to lower, now again, lower is very, very good. Legs is very good, and again, the condition's very good in the lower half. So for us, looking at it, condition's good top to bottom. Very, very good balance. Good balance of fullness. Glutes, nice and separate, nice tying on the glutes. Glutes is nice and full. And here's where, if you look at Jessica's leg, you start to see lines starting to come through here. So condition was definitely a borderline there, in terms of like, you're not allowed to have any striations and stuff like that. But again, when you look at these bikini gears, they're coming on pretty damn lean, every single one of them. So again, we couldn't really sacrifice that either. And the balance we brought here, I feel was absolutely perfect. So what we're aiming to do is add a wee bit more size on the upper glute, give that glute a wee bit more pop up top, and again, overall glute size, which in return is going to give us this bigger, more prominent tie-in as well. And again, whenever we come down and we diet this down again, it's going to give that illusion of a fuller look. There's going to be more muscle on this frame. So ultimately, we'll come on with similar condition to this, but we're just going to look like we've got a much fuller physique. And that's exactly what we're after. How are we going to achieve that? So training wise, what we've opted for is upper one, lower one, rest, glutes and delts one, rest, and then we're going to go upper two, lower two, rest, glutes and delts two, rest, and we're going to repeat. Now, each of these days have specific exercises. They target specific areas. So upper one's going to target more push. It's still going to have some back width in there, whereas upper two will be more lat work, and then it'll have push at the back end. So again, we're just trying to prioritize and hit her body parts from all angles, like specific to what we're looking to trying to do. What are we trying to do? Improve the top line, improve the back width, improve the glutes. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And we have the rest days allocated and around that as well. So the glute and delt day is a big day. It's a big workout. So that's why we've got a rest day. Our upper one and lower one, our upper and lower's already been smashed. We're taking a rest day. Very, very important then. We do glutes and delts and we're taking all rest day. Why? Because we're going to push performance. We're going to push recovery, and we want her to be as stress-free as possible, and we want her to be recovering as best as possible. Like, to put on as much muscle tissue as we can in this short period of time. We need to make sure our performance is good, our recovery is good, and everything's just clicking. So that's the crack, guys. Glutes and delts workout, it's pretty intense. You can see here, we've got abductors, superset away the band of crab walks to start with, which is going to fire the glutes up big time. Glute bridges, cable kickbacks, RDLs, fisting into hack squat, slow down, getting that stretch, getting that squeeze, frog kicks on the Smith machine, and then at the back end, we are smashing delts with supersets. So there's loads in there, guys. They basically destroy the muscle tissue. So what we need to optimize now from here is nutrition, recovery, sleep, stress management, and performance. We do that, we will see a much better physique come 2023. So that is the crack, guys. A wee insight on this, what our plans is for Jessica. And obviously this is the version to beat.